What is going on, everybody? It is Abby Sick, aka Sam, bringing you another Madden NFL 25 online ranked gameplay. I'm just going to go ahead and warn you up front. I'm a little more sick today than I have been. I'm really congested, really stopped up, so I'm going to sound different. Probably going to hear me sniffle and cough, so just want to go ahead and apologize up front. But as you can see, I am the Carolina Panthers taking on the Green Bay Packers. I feel like this is a pretty even matchup. You know, the Panthers have Cam, they have an okay defense, have a couple of playmakers on offense. The Packers have Aaron Rodgers, have Eddie Lacy. They got a pretty good defense, and the opponent knows how to call some screens. So I have to keep an eye on that throughout the game. It's uh, it's always frustrating to go against screens. You always have to make special adjustments to stop them, and it's just a hassle to do that. But anyways, as he hits us with another screen, picks up about 5 yards. It's frustrating. He tries to throw another screen, hit the quarterback, he fumbles. So he's been trying to do screens all game. And then right here, he tests me, and you're not supposed to do that. Give me that. So that's my first user pick of the game. 3 minutes into the game. That's pretty good way to start off the game. He gets the ball first. I stop him, so I'm going to try to score some points. Tight window right there. Managed to squeeze it in. Looking back, probably shouldn't have done that football. Could have been picked off if he'd have clicked on and held Y. I'm just glad he didn't. D'Angelo Williams, he's got speed, so why not take him outside? We got Cam Newton, laser arm. He has the ability to scramble, but like I said in my previous videos, I'm more of a pocket passer and a running kind of player. So I'm not really going to utilize his speed and athleticism like most people probably would. Try to catch him off guard with a draw right there. Doesn't work. Take my points. So it's always good to kick off to start the game and then still get the first points. I feel like that's a win for me. Kind of totally switches the game around. So we'll see if we can keep this going throughout the entire game and hopefully add on to my lead and beat him pretty easily. But he has Aaron Rodgers. He has pretty good pocket presence. He knows how to throw the ball, how to get it to open people. Unless he takes it my way. But this next play, I believe this play right here, you'll see what happens. He scrambles with Aaron Rodgers, slides, and then, wait, what is this? Oh, don't do this to me. Uh-oh. Is this really going to happen? Am I going to get kicked and lose this game? Why does this always happen to me? I don't understand. Why does it have to be me? Come on, make up your mind. What, did I just get... Oh, no, my opponent got kicked and lost the game. So that's it for this video, you guys. Hope you enjoy. No, I can't do that to y'all. I gotta give you another gameplay. I can't bring you just 3 minutes of video. That's not fair. So in the second gameplay of this video, I have the Miami Dolphins taking on the Detroit Lions. This is a very balanced matchup in my opinion. The Lions are always tough to go up against. They have Reggie Bush. They have Matthew Stafford, and you can't forget about Megatron. So that's 3 weapons that I look forward to locking down and really need to slow down their game to have any success. And you can't forget about their really good defensive line like you just saw in that first play. Now, you'll see throughout this game, it's fairly laggy. That's always frustrating to play against. It makes it really slow, frustrating, especially passing or maybe making cuts throughout a running play. It just gets difficult to know when you're gonna need to time remove, when you're gonna need to throw the ball, make your cut and stuff like that. But if I'm going through it, he's going through it. So I'm not too worried about it. If it's not fair for me, it's not fair for him. So I can't really complain about it. I just kind of had to get over it and go on and try to beat him. 2nd and 4, I sneak in a draw right there. Come under center, throw a corner route. Corner routes in this game are by far my favorite. I think they're one of the easier routes to throw and be successful on, apart from maybe an out or a hitch. But as you'll see throughout this video, I really like to throw crossing routes, ends, drags, posts, stuff like that. I just feel like that's the easiest to go against. Man, they can beat man in zone. You can find them in the zones. The the worst part about doing it on zone is your receiver gets hit pretty soon after he catches. Watch this. Whoop. Nice little out route. Put the first points on the board. But anyways, throwing an in route against zone, the receiver usually gets hit right after he catches it, and the defender is usually able to knock the ball out. So that's always frustrating when you make a good read, get it to the receiver, but but he can't hang on to it, and it's not your fault. It's on the computer, but that's whatever. Right here, 3rd and 28 on the 2. Can I get a safety? Yeah. Oh, man, why did I dive? I always manage to do stuff like that. My last video at the end of the game could have had a safety, given me the chance to win by a point if I'd have kicked a field goal, but I didn't get it then. I didn't get it now. I guess it's just not for me to get a safety in this game. I guess I just have to score touchdowns and kick field goals and try to get points, best way I can. Um, this Miller, really good running back for the Dolphins. Breaks tackles. He's quick. He's become one of my favorite players in Madden 25. I didn't really hear much about him throughout the NFL's regular season. I don't follow the NFL that much. I'm more of a, as we make a great play, juke a couple of people, spin out of someone, hurdle over this guy's dive for, one of the nicer touchdowns I've, recorded so far. But like I said, I don't follow the NFL that closely. I'm a really big college football fan. I follow it, like, religiously. But I know a good bit about the NFL. But, I didn't hear about Miller, the Dolphins running back. But in this game, he's really good, and I really like playing with him. He's got the ability to break tackles, and he's got breakaway speed, like I mentioned earlier, so that's always good. This guy holds onto the football for way too long as we get a pick. Can we take it to the house? Come on, outrun this lemon. Can we? Yeah, there we go. But like I said, he's got the breakaway speed, which is always good. I like running the ball I like big, powerful backs, or I like speedy backs. I'm not really a big fan of in between. I would rather you either be able to break a ton of tackles or just outrun everybody. I don't want someone that's got, average trucking or average speed. Average doesn't cut it. You have to be one or the other, or you can be like Adrian Peterson and just be really good at both. As I get another interception, I don't know. Is this 2 this game or 3? I know I got 1 in the Panthers Packers game, but now I can't remember if this was my 2nd or 3rd interception in this game. Anyways, point is, I'm already up 3 scores, and he gave me the ball back as a make a man miss right there. This Miller, he's really agile, and this back juke works really well with him. I kind of abuse it throughout this game, and if you think that's cheesy, I'm sorry, but it works, and especially with his agility, it worked really well. Let's see if I can get in right here. Nope. Okay. 5 seconds left. Just do a quarterback sneak, score the touchdown, go up 28-0, ending the first half. Just get a pooch kick right here. I hate kicking it deep with no time left. I'm always super afraid that they're going to be able to get a return. It just always happens to me. So he comes out with Hail Mary. I do 3-man cover deep, and the ball gets batted around for a little while. It kind of worried me that maybe someone was going to be able to catch it and score, but luckily we avoided that. And we get out of the half with a 28-0 lead, and there's no way I'm losing this game. I'm 100% confident in myself that I'm not going to blow a 28-point lead in one half. Especially with the way this guy's been playing and with the way I've been playing. And this drive kind of shows. I feel like he gave up a little bit right here because he's been dinking and dunking, and he's going to run the ball a little bit. He's not pushing the ball downfield. He chews up a lot of clock on this drive, just doing these short little 10 5-yard routes and these little run plays. I wonder if he was purposely trying to clock, or if he was just doing this because he knew eventually he could perhaps get down the field. But as you can see, the third quarter is already halfway over, and he's just taking his time, snapping the ball with 12 seconds, 15 seconds. He's not in too big of a hurry. As I take a bad angle right there. We're going to see if we can keep him off the board right here. Look at this. Patterson. I held Y, but he didn't make a move. And then, of course, the next play, he scores a touchdown. So there goes the shutout. Late in the third quarter, I give up the first touchdown, but that's okay. I still have a three possession lead, and we'll see if we can hold on to that, or maybe expand it, or just hold on to see if we can win the game. I'd hate to lose a game where I was up by 4 touchdowns, and especially after I said, there's no way I'm going to lose, which that wasn't my mindset going into the game. Going into the second half, I knew I had a 4.4 possession lead, so I just had to maintain, keep the ball a little bit, maybe put a few points on the board, and then I would be golden. But his defensive line is just absolutely stacked. The Lions are way too good when it comes to their defensive front, so it's super hard to run inside on them, which I like to do. So I've been having to run little stretches and outside runs like that. But they've been really effective with Miller's speed and the slowness of the Lions defense. So we're in the fourth quarter. Oh, give me that pick. I hit Y before the interception, but it didn't register until after. So the first play of this possession, hand off to Miller on a stretch play, take it outside, 22 yards later, touchdown. So that, in my opinion, officially shut the door on this guy. 28 points again in the fourth quarter. What could he possibly do to win this game? I don't think there's any way possible. But, we have 5 minutes left. Anything could happen. It's football. It's Madden. Let's remember that it's Madden. I've seen crazier happen in Madden. It's a game, I'll tell you that much. But, he's got Stafford, who's got, a rocket of an arm. Not the most accurate. But he's finding the open receiver. Even if it's 4 yards down the field, 5 yards down the field, he's throwing it to the open guy. This was ridiculous. Breaks so many tackles to pick up the first down. Whatever, I won't complain. It is what it is. Come on, pick this off. Tell me, yes, good job. Oh, son of a gun. This lag was so bad all game. It was really bad during the huddle and trying to pick plays. But this play really showed what I dealt with the entire game. As I'm almost able to return this. If I break that tackle, it's the second pick six of the game. But, 3.5 minutes left, less than 3.5 minutes left in the game. We're going to see if we can go ahead and score another drive, score another touchdown or chew up on the clock. And I'm just showing you this part right here to show you how laggy this truly was. Like, it was hard to call plays. It was hard to snap the ball a lot of the time because the lag was so bad. Anyways, I finally get the ball off, and what do you know? Defensive line gets a block shed right when I get there. It's so hard to run inside on him. As he almost muffs his punt and gives it to me, that would have been nice. That would have been a little bit of insurance to totally seal the fate of this game. As Stafford breaks this sack, I don't know how. It's whatever. I'm not going to complain too much. You got a big lead. This guy definitely wasn't the best opponent I've ever faced, but he never gave up, and he never went too drastic and just ran Hail Mary after Hail Mary after Hail Mary, which I've seen people do. And right here, Clemens in position. I'm holding Y. He just doesn't move on the ball. I don't know what happened. It just didn't break. And then the next play, of course, what do? He tests me again. Precision is the inside. Good job by him. I wasn't able to break in time to get to it. So he scores again. I had a 28-0 lead at halftime, and he scored 14 points in the second half, and I've only scored 7. So he's obviously closing aim, but with a minute left, all hope is lost for him, and he knows that. He doesn't call any timeouts. He just lets me clock him. So I win the game 35-14. This opponent wasn't the best, but he didn't give up. I appreciated that. He did what he had to do to finish the game. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this gameplay, feel free to like or share it to your friends. And if you've enjoyed some of my videos or all of my videos, feel free to subscribe. Come back for more gameplay. This is Sick, and I will see you guys later. Peace.